We had to sign a waiver to go into this house. That's how bad it is. Oh God, what the f? This is a video I probably get sued over.
Look at these just random.
It's a magnet.
What the hell? How's that gonna? How do you pull the garage up with this?
Well, here, I'll show you.
Oh my God! I mean, who? And you know, when somebody probably made a lot of money off of this.
Oh, I bet you. This set probably sells for $20.
There's no way that's a handle. That's just got to be a decorative. Because that doesn't do anything. You can't.
Well, it's for the aesthetic. But this is probably a $20 bundle for these little magnets.
I just can't. Oh my God, these two.
Oh, it's all of it. All right, so we're out in Milford today looking at this house. I don't know a whole lot about it. It's a pretty f***ed up house. They gave up in the middle of it. They left a bunch of material and everything else here. So we're going to see if it makes sense for us to buy it or maybe one of our clients. But we're going to walk through it, and it looks like something down in the holler. So we'll see what happens. Might be like a Hills Have Eyes fucking moment.
Look at this.
Oh God, what the f? What? You got about $120 more of shingles. And you got a bunch of soffit there. You got a bunch of 2x4.
It's a sink. Some carpeting.
You can go back there. I'm not going back there.
You do it.
Yeah, this is a Frank exploration.
It was a Mexican person. Underlay. There's a bathroom. This is really a cool, interesting place. That's all I got to say. So look at all the plugs. Like, why would you possibly need all these plugs? Like, what was going on in here?
They do have the Home Depot car on the wall. So
I don't know what's going on.
Shout out Home Depot and Valvoline. You know what's crazy is I've tried to get Home Depot to sponsor me a million times, and Home Depot won't sponsor me, but they just give us free shit all the time. So it's like, sort of, but not on the channel. What the f is up with this roof?
What talking about? It's protected.
It's something.
You know, we look at these things and people get themselves into a hell of a mess. Clearly, they just...
Yeah.
I mean, somebody just gave up and walked away.
That's actually literally what happened. So they got into it, and either they bit off more than they could chew, or they ran out of money, or whatever it is. But whatever it is that happened, they stopped halfway.
Look at that wall.
Oh my God.
And going past the electrical can that's not attached to the...
I mean, what?
It's dangerous as well. There's pressure on that.
Well, and here's the thing. They put new siding on. Looks like shit. They put new soffit in. Looks like shit.
Yeah.
They re-roofed it. I can't see it, but I'm going to guess it follows trend.
Well, look at the fascia.
I know. I don't know how well it's translating on camera, but that corner is completely...
Yeah, it's translated.
And you could put like a straight red line against it so people could see how far off it is.
Yeah.
But that's awful. So like they've probably spent a shitload of money re-roofing, re-siding, everything else, and it's still like this. So like, yes, they spent money on it and it's new, but it's not fixed. So like now you got to come back in and you got to redo it anyway and spend all that money again. So who knows? Did they hire a bad contractor? Did they bite off too much of a DIY?
Should we look at the outside first?
Yeah, I would. Frank loves when I do this.
Oh, he loves his paint. The comments go crazy.
I mean, look at this. That's like a whole foot long. Yeah, and I mean, you can see you've got some of the retaining wall here. So when you dig out an area like this, and it continues to rain and the earth continues to settle and shift and whatnot, eventually all that pressure's got to go somewhere. So you build a retaining wall to hopefully hold back that pressure. Whoever built this retaining wall obviously didn't do it well enough and didn't reinforce it enough with strong enough stuff that it held the pressure. So you can see the whole wall's just collapsing in.
In my opinion, with the amount of space they had on the other side of this garage, they didn't need this. They could have graded it back up on a hill and had that garage 20 feet over.
100%.
So it was, didn't put any thought into that, but whatever.
We had to sign a waiver to go into this house. That's how bad it is.
So you may fall through a floor.
Yeah. This is where you got to be careful. And this is a tip that I gave people before. If you see these nails right here, these nails are all driven into the support beam here. That's what you're nailed to. So if you're ever looking at rotted wood or anything like this and you're looking for somewhere maybe safe to step, always shoot for the nails because that's put into something. Whereas if you step here or here, if this was weaker, I mean, you can see it, but it would go right through. If you're walking on the support though, you're usually pretty good.
It just wraps around, but it seems all right. I mean, obviously it needs to be torn out and rebuilt, but
I mean, see, I don't understand why they cleared out that big waste of a space when you have this nice big deck here. If anyone knows locally the proving grounds, we're right by the proving grounds. So this is like a very desirable area because a lot of General Motors engineers and stuff work over here.
like, what is this?
You want to go look for gold?
What is this? What is?
Well, that's for your hammock. Oh my God, it's out through the roof. That's crazy.
Like, what is happening here?
I don't know. Keep pulling it till it doesn't pull anymore.
If I pull it through the roof, I'm gonna.
You can't say that.
Oh.
Some of this stuff, you look at it and you're just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, there is no construction reason for this to be run through the roof. And because now you just have a hole in your fucking roof for like where this rope was. So like, you look at it and you're like, I can't even come up with an excuse.
This is not safe. So,
Well, and they want $100,000 for this fucking thing.
no, this thing is useless. Look at this here. So look at this top plate. Here. Look at that top plate.
Oh wow, I can see that from here.
And they thought it was a good idea to put that on top of it. So you can see how it's come down. This wall is dropped. Look at that.
Well, and Frank, this is newer wood.
Yeah, okay, look at this. Turn around, look at this.
Like they
Look at the
reframed
gap
some of this.
from here to there. That's dropped since they did that.
Right, and that's new.
I mean, that's a 2x4. That almost fits in there. It's a problem. Look at
Whoa.
this. So they put back. This is almost comical. 2x4s, and I'm pretty sure there's an upstairs. There is, and they got 2x4s as the floor joists.
But I mean, from a construction standpoint, it's like this is just throwing good money after bad. Like when the house is this far gone, you're not going to come in and just re-support some shit and be done.
Mm-mm.
Like, unfortunately, this should have all been ripped down and just reframed, which is an expensive process. You know, we've got that video where we knocked down a house and rebuilt a new one on its foundation. So we're obviously rebuilding this house from scratch, knocked it over, built a new one. That's pretty much what you would need to do here. So you're looking at it.
Be very careful where you walk. No, come in, but be very careful where you're walking. We've only walked this far so far, but I don't trust anything in here.
I also don't know that you really need to write an estimate on this.
No, you probably want to just hang on to anything if you do come in here, but I think it's a total rebuild.
It's a knock it over and rebuild it. So they want $100,000 for it, which basically means they're thinking this thing's worth $100,000. Is it? Obviously not. The land has some value because we are by the proving ground, which is a good area, but it's not a $100,000 lot. So this framing, I mean, anything they've done was just a waste of
basically, money. I think from our lesson learned with that lake house property is probably just immediately tear it down.
Right. Now, here's the thing though. If you have $250,000 and you buy it for whatever the land value is, I don't know, $40,000, $50,000, whatever the land value is here, you could build another house with $200,000.
I mean, the footprint doesn't look bad. It looks like a functional footprint for size. I'm looking down here, and looks like it's half basement, half crawl.
Which is just like the
just
yellow
like
one.
the yellow house. Yep. It's just too many things have been destroyed. Too many things have been damaged.
And the other thing is, you guys haven't seen the driveway to get in here, but the driveway to get in here is like a roller coaster up. You get to the top and then you come back down in here. So like a 4-ton dumpster out, or a 40-yard dumpster sitting outside, you're gonna have to then take that full dumpster, which is gonna weigh what? What's a dumpster? Like 3-4 tons?
We fill them with 3 tons, and I don't know how much they weigh when they come out.
Plus the
1,000
truck.
pounds or whatever. Yeah.
So I mean, you're looking at 3-4 tons probably.
Yeah, minimum.
That you've got to get up and down the roller coaster to just even get dumpsters here to fill it with the house that you've knocked over. Just a little bit of weight and a wrong spin on the tire, and that thing's just going to sink, or it's going to go off, or this is a job for sure. Now, like I said, we've knocked over our own houses and rebuilt them, and so like it doesn't scare me to do that. But you need engineering, you need architecture, you need survey. All the soft costs on that could cost you $15,000, $20,000 before you've even started.
Before you even get started. We've been down that road.
Actually, it'd be more than that if you need all 3.
Yeah.
I mean, if you need all 3, you're probably spending $25,000, $30,000 just on paperwork.
Unless you go back to the same footprint. You got to do the survey, the blueprint. They're going to want it
Stamped.
the setbacks and all that stuff. So it's just like starting over.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to be, whatever you pay for the land, call it 50 grand. Then you're going to be 20, 25,000 into architecture, survey, blueprint, engineering, all that. You're at 75,000. You probably spend what, another 25 knocking this thing over and demoing it out of here?
We just did it. Yeah.
Right. So you're 100 grand into it before you've even rebuilt it. Now, can you build another house for 150 grand? Probably, but it's going to be fucking tight.
It's got a good zip code though. We'd have to see what the comps are here.
Right. I mean, if it comps, let's say a 3.2.
For a brand new 3.2.
But yeah, let's say a new 3.2 comps at 350,000. Well, then it's probably worth it. You know, you spend 250,000, maybe 300 on the high end, sell it for 350.
It's a heavy lift to make that kind of money.
That is a heavy lift. 328.
328.
As a what?
Not so 3.2 is 328. Not on the water. Not fully redone.
The comments are gonna roast you for your f***ing shoes.
I came not prepared today. Okay? It's my first day on the
Welcome, Gabby, to one of our videos. She's going to be dealing with property management.
Yeah, she doesn't usually come to these things, as you can tell.
So if you're looking to do rentals or...
Yeah, so obviously we have the management company, we have the construction company, we have the real estate company, we have all the different parts. So she does the management, which is why she's in sandals. So if you want some stuff managed, we're the right person to call. We let her do it. We don't let her come on site anymore without shoes. So, you know.
I think as we go through these videos, at least the next few, and maybe it's the next 3, maybe it's the next 4 or 5, and we're going to introduce some other people that are a part of the team. I think that was a question that
That was
had.
in the comments. People wanted to know.
And then you'll see some of the heads of the other companies that we own. So we'll probably try and do that over the next few videos.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I mean, a lot of it, we've really just focused on construction on the channel. We obviously talk about the real estate a little bit just because they go hand in hand. But there's quite a conglomerate here between all the different companies. I mean, you have real estate sales, you have management, you have construction, you have the beverage company, which we never talk about until last video. And then everyone was like, what? That's crazy. And then, you know, I'm going to keep buying more shit.
And ghost hunting, the ghost hunting.
That's true. Then obviously we have the media portion.
Right. Landscaping, and we do landscaping.
We have landscaping as well. So, you know, there's another company in the mix somewhere.
It's way beyond Nick walking around talking about houses.
But you can see up here more proof of, like, why did you even spend the money doing that? Like, no matter what you did to rebuild all this roof or porch or whatever you want to call it, patio is like overhang, I don't know the word, but whatever you did to rebuild all this is just a waste of money. Like, you're throwing good money after bad.
It seems to be pretty safe so far. However, this is a mess. Wow. I'd like to get a view of this for anybody who builds. Look at this, right? And there's nothing here. Look at down there, the support, so you can see this is dropped 10 inches probably. This is why this floor up there is just failing. Over here, this one's not even on anything. See that?
Oh, yeah.
So it's just failing, you know, everywhere. I didn't expect this to be an exposed basement like this. There's a lot going on over here. I don't even know about this one. So these walls went up at one point. They excavated it out. It looks like they did some foundation work or put in new foundation block. Let me show you this. So back here, the block is on old stone or bedrock or something. That's not going to pass code. Wow. Yeah. Hey, Nick,
Yeah?
this is a pass.
You think so?
They got this foundation on stone, just old bedrock that's just random, you know.
Just sitting on it?
Yeah.
Wow.
So you're going to need a new foundation.
I mean, at this point, you'd have to get the house for $1.
Yeah, this house is, it's a nay-nay. You can see how that block, I don't know if you can see it far enough back here. It doesn't even line up. It's just random. And what is going on here? Like, is this stone? That's stone or some, so that's the ground.
Oh, it is.
So look at the topography of the ground. So this is actually a stone. They built this on stone. No, that's clay. I'm so confused. So they have this wall here with these supports, but then I thought that was some sort of stone. It's not. Stuff's already snapping. Look at this. Yeah, so it's probably not even safe to be in here. I thought it was sitting on bedrock. It's sitting on clay.
Oh boy.
So it's not even 42 inches deep. But then in the front, it does go to 42 inches deep, but they didn't interlock their walls. So they're
you're
just
ripping it out
they're just
anyway.
floating. It's a complete tear right down to the ground.
Which really fucks up your cost because the one that we demoed, we didn't have to pull the foundation.
So you're
out.
adding in 10 feet, well, 10 to, you're 10 to put it back, plus the demo to tear it out.
Right, plus to tear it out is probably another 10.
Plus it's a basement.
Right.
I mean, it can be done, but
Well, of course it can be done, but nobody's going to want to pay the number it takes to get that done.
you almost have to now look at the comps and see what you want to build it to,
Right.
and see if, okay, if you spend 300,000, can you get four
Can
or
you get
450
5? Right.
based on that build of where you want to be?
The hard part is going to be the lot sucks. Like, it's a good area, but the lot is not
So
good.
the thing is, I wouldn't even look at this. I'd look at building up there.
Right, that's what I thought. Why didn't you build it up on the high spot?
Yeah, because then you could
'cause
have a
you're
nice
redoing
double
foundation
story with an
anyway.
attached garage. You pull in. If you know, depending on how much,
Actually, what we're building into subdivision, we could build right there.
if it's shotgun, if it's deep enough, sure.
And then if that can get you, what is it, 325?
325.
If you can get 325 for
Just
that,
demo this.
we could build it for 2-ish,
Yeah.
and then another 20, 30 to
Just
get rid of this.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
And then what, that puts you all in at 250, we'll say, and you comp
Mm-hmm.
out at 325. That's 75 grand.
Yeah. I mean, that's a
That
good
might
thing.
be a workable plan.
I don't think this works.
No, this needs to just be knocked over or burnt. Somebody should take an insurance policy out on this home. You want to
Hopefully
go
that gets
upstairs?
edited out.
Leave that in. I'm not the one insuring it. I'm not the one burning it down. But whoever owns it should take out an insurance policy. I don't commit insurance fraud, Farm Bureau.
I mean, look at this.
That's a nice stair.
Yeah, but
You know what's crazy? Are these new stair treads?
I mean, I think they're newer.
I mean, they're newer than the framing
I mean,
and the
there's
floor.
so there's a knee wall here that's 30 inches, if that, maybe 30 inches. A brand new knee wall that
There goes
isn't
Trent.
code.
And oh wow.
Yeah. The brand new installation. It's
Again,
R13, but that's
Throwing
not
good
code
money
anymore.
after bad.
Yeah, they put a new roof on this, hoping that somebody would be
An idiot.
an idiot and buy it.
Be careful because the 2x4s aren't even connected to the plywood.
Yeah,
in some
they're
places.
floating.
Yeah.
So we're not going to go much further, but if you look in here,
We're not going to go much further.
it's R13, okay? R13 is not good anymore. But if you look at what people tried to do, and this is what you have to be careful of when you're buying flips, is they try to put lipstick on it. So you walk in here and go, God, this won't be bad. This is ready. We'll check the electrical. We'll get the I don't even see the HVAC up here. We'll get drywall and we're good to go. No. You can also see the electrical is definitely not up to code. What the fudge is this? What the hell is this? Is this thermostat wire? That's not even alarm wire. I don't know what's going on in this house. This floor is actually pretty level. So how the hell did they manage to do that? But with it being 2x4s, okay, so you just got to remember there's 2x4s underneath, so it's not safe at all. You can put no weight up here at all.
So when you come back down here, I'll show you, but the plywood is literally floating.
I mean, there's just nothing really right about this. They do have a header in here, which is amazing. But other than that, there's nothing good about this.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, this thing's a f***ing teardown. But you got to see this
I got to come in
this
with it.
here.
I didn't know if you want to look out the window and see the view of the...
No, I don't really want to go on the floor.
They're just floating. There's like 2 or 3 that connect. The rest are floating.
What is the purpose of that? Like, what were they thinking?
It was somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. I mean, there's no way this floor is secure.
I don't know the reason for that.
Well, and yeah, do that again.
Ooh.
That's what you're walking on.
I got to take a picture of this for our framer. He's going to love this. There's your support.
Right, that's what you're walking on.
I mean, that's almost like you want to send a video to the person selling it and go, this is what you're selling.
Yeah, be like, do you even know what the f*** you've got?
Oh,
No, he knows. He knows what he's got. Why didn't you have no pictures on the MLS?
Well, right, but somehow
Why
he
didn't
thinks
you
it's
just
worth
sign
$100
it
grand.
over? That's not him. That might be his client.
I would dump
Yeah,
this.
but if you're a real estate agent, it's your job to be honest with your client.
It is.
If your client comes to you and says, I could sell this for $100 grand, will you take the listing? No, dog. I'm going to spend so much time and effort trying to sell this thing at $100 grand that's never going to fucking
See, they're
sell.
even running the wrong cable. This
I
is the
think
wrong-
they gave up at that point.
They're not even running the right electrical. This is, there's nothing down here.
That's
Look
a
at,
shitload of weight
yeah.
to not sit on
So
anything.
you got to think the outside of your house is sitting on a unengineered piece of wood. It's not engineered. that has a load that's transferred to nothing. Yeah, so this alone isn't right. And if you come over here, you can see where they've cut the rafters. Well, they started back here where they've cut them, and then it goes back to where it's buried in the wall. I mean, there's just a lot of things wrong. For the electricians out there, nothing like taking your junction box and spraying it with spray foam and putting it behind drywall. I mean, a fire hazard.
Not to mention exterior wall.
Yeah, I mean, it just, I can't even begin to find any, there's nothing right here.
Yeah, I mean, that's the truth of it. Obviously, there's a reason we had to sign a waiver to come in here, but Trent, if you watch your step, but if you back up and get just like a full shot of these floors, like between all the rooms, you can tell how f***ed up all these floors are, just different levels and pitches and elevations, and it's all wrong. So like, whoever came in here and decided we can reframe this section and save this house, you're a fucking idiot. Like, you can't do that. I mean, I know we're really just like shitting on this house, and that's not the intention of the videos, but like, this is, you'd have to get this thing for $1,000 to knock it over to build something new. Because other than that, this is not worth $100,000.
This is how much your floor's dropped. I mean, this is the top of your door.
Right. So what is that?
10
6,
inches?
8 inches?
I mean, it's more than that. I mean, shit,
Well, I
my
was
foot's
looking
almost
at this
12.
side. Well, and not only that, but just look at this corner is probably 6 inches. That corner is a foot.
Yeah, there's nothing right about this house. Apparently, there's a wire here somewhere. I don't know if this was supposed to go like this.
And just solder them together.
I don't even know what's happening. All right, a bigger gap, smaller gap.
Right.
This cracks me up when a person who's building, instead of fixing the problem, tries to
Compensate for
do
it.
something like this and just think, oh, it's going to be fine. You're going to see that in the drywall immediately.
The other part is, even if you fix what's above it, you didn't fix what's below it. So eventually, even if this is good for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, which it won't be, but even if this was good for a year, it's gonna start sinking and shifting again because you didn't fix the base of the problem.
For the builders out there, look at this. So these are all cut at different heights. Look at, and then they just cut in random pieces of wood to put the wood on. Oh, look, another buried box.
That's a fire hazard.
This is just a mess.
Someone really should take that insurance policy with all the buried electrical.
I
Somebody's gonna
mean,
make out big.
this alone is just, wow.
I mean, you guys watch the channel, you see the bad stuff, but
At least
usually it's bad because it's been destroyed.
well,
not
or
because
it's
like
100 years old.
right.
20 families have lived in it over the course of 100, 110 years old, and it's gutted and it's back, and then we can look at it and say, okay, you know, it's time that did this. This isn't just pure, negligence.
Neglect, yeah, I mean,
Ignorance.
I don't even know. There's a lot of words.
I mean, it's every inch.
I mean, you have a split piece of wood here that you have no support over. There's no header, right? And this is what happens while you have a header. So down there you have that much. Over here you have this much.
And this is literally the entry. These are all the issues at the entry of the house. That's before we address any of this shit.
Look at the step down to get out
I
of
mean,
here.
it's at a certain point where you just have to laugh at it.
Oh, this is just floating.
The whole house is floating. I mean, we should, what's that up? We should just tie some balloons to this shit and go up where whatever that bird thing
Wow.
is.
Look at this. A 2x6 sister to a 2x4. Look at
And the talking dog.
He's still talking about up.
He tried to make this work.
Oh, I saw that, and it's all busted out.
He tried to.
You just glue that.
They were going to shingle over this.
Oh, yeah, I figured.
Somebody had to stop them.
I mean, it's even crazy that they measured this shit. Like,
Oh,
what
they
the
were on. They were
Like,
serious.
what the fuck are you measuring?
they were
Like,
on
you
it.
ain't putting shit
Hey,
here.
Tony, cut me a 16 by.
Right?
This is floating.
Oh, wow. Look at this, though. Look at the plywood here.
Oh. Well,
That's just not even the same depth. Out from that, like this side is probably, I don't know, 6 inches further in than
I love
this
these.
side is.
These are a trip.
This house is worth less than 0.
I mean, this land is obviously worth more than the house, but you put a
Yeah,
camper up
it's
here.
land value for sure.
I'd put the house up there.
So when we're talking numbers, now, like I said, the thing is, if you buy it for, let's say 50, and let's say you build the new one for 200, and you pull this all out of here for 25, let's say you're all in at, what is that, 275? So if you're all in at $275 and it comps at $350 after you build the nice new 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom, 2-bath house down here, still $75,000 to be made. And so while we laugh and joke around about this kind of house, this is the kind of project that you typically can find a very large spread on, because not a lot of people are going to take on this project, and this is going to scare a lot of people away. So if you can take on a project like this, you may be able to get yourself $75,000, $100,000 spread if you buy it right and you can control your build cost. So if a margin like that sounds interesting to you, scan the QR code here, click the link down in the description. We'd love to help you. But these are the kind of projects you have to do in order to get those big margins. Otherwise, you do cheap, simple cosmetic flips that you make 20, 30 grand on, which is nice. But if you want to make those big hits, it's stuff like this.
You got to see these cuts. I mean, this is a gift that keeps giving. Look at.
Do you see how they patched the side of the house?
Look at this. I mean, somebody has a hard time with angles.
Or
they just gave up.
See.
They just gave up.
Oh my God! They just said F it.
But then this one, they cut the corner.
Right,
this one,
not this one. I just.
but this
saw
one,
that
well,
too.
I guess they had a marker here. They gave up.
Look at this up here on the second story. That is not flush with the old wood siding. That plywood is sticking out the width of the plywood.
That's the window they covered.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. They were like, no more window. Wow, look at the riser. So, electricians out there, look at the riser. Look at the tension and it's back on that cable.
What's the matter?
I can't believe this place isn't condemned. I mean, it's a fire hazard if it's on.
It might be condemned. We did have to sign a waiver to get in here. What Frank was talking about, which seems like to make a lot more sense to me, instead of this like hodgepodge of whatever the f is going on. So what Frank's talking about is, why wouldn't you build the house here?
Yeah. I mean, our house is, in our subdivision, we need a little more depth, or you pull it forward a little bit more, but you still have a great driveway. Whatever you're doing down here, I would do another retaining wall, maybe drop in something so that you widen this up or not, depending on cost, so you can have a good turnaround. I mean, this is still a good turnaround.
The thing is, for 250 grand, you could build a great house right here.
Heck yeah, you can. And now you're even higher up.
Right, so you have a little more of the view.
Down there, a little patio with a fire pit or
Power's
something.
right here,
Yeah.
so power is not a problem.
I mean, there's plumbing in this building because the
So
bathroom's
you
in
have
there.
plumbing then. I mean, that would be my advice, is buy it.
Here's
Obviously,
the
problem
space
is,
that's worth money.
right. The problem is they want $100,000 for it. But if you were able to buy it right and get a good, the right numbers on it, you could build a nice house for 200, 250 grand right here. And if the area comps for 325, you're doing pretty well.
So we were getting ready to leave, and we were walking along the side of the house, and I just noticed an overhang on the side of the house, which is actually falling off. So I'm not sure how they were going to handle that, because they framed in around it. So I don't know if it was a tear off or if they just weren't going to address it. Anyway.
You want to know how they're going to handle it?
Not.
They're not.
Yeah. So anyway, again, the gift that keeps giving. So that was it. Like and subscribe. If you want to like it, put up here if you want to subscribe it. I don't know. I do the robot dance. You guys know the routine. We are doing a push for subscribers, so I really want to see that number go up. And I'll have a new video coming out soon. As soon as the cameraman wants to film me.
I would love to film you, Frank.
That's the end of the video. If you want to see another one, click right here.